Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, to the world away, and we now got issue 128 of Eagle Boss's Build a Delorean. Okay, what are we going to be building in this? We are continuing with the Plutonium box. Now if you remember in the last issue, we had done this, looking just like this with just some of the hinges at the back, and obviously we had the handle on the top. Very similar thing we're going to be doing in this issue. As you can see, we've got this part of the box here. And we're going to be putting handles on the side here and this side here, and then we're just going to be putting some straps just on the back on these sections here and here. Let me just show you what that looks like in the magazine. As you can see, we've got two different kinds of screws in this one, AP and EP screws. Funny enough though, they've labelled it up as AP here. They've actually sent me OP screws and MP screws, so if you want my advice, ignore the lettering on them because that must be completely wrong. I don't know if they correct that. Yeah, they correct it later on. So there is, look, there is an error in that. Just ignore that. Okay, so as you can see, we're putting the handle on like we did last time, putting a hinge joint over the top, doing the same on the other side, and then we're just putting the catches on those vacant areas in the box. That's all we're doing in this one. In the next issue, as you can see, we've got the insides and base of the plutonium rod box, and obviously the compartments there where the rods are going to be going. So nothing to do with a car, we're just doing some accessories now, but I hope you get as much enjoyment as building this as I am now, because it is coming to an end, even though when issue 130 comes out we're going to be getting 2 issues together, with the great news that it's being extended by another 29 issues. Anyway, let's get cracking. Okay, so just like last time, we're going to be working on this side first, I think, and all we're going to do is we're going to put one of these catches, we're just going to lie that just on top, gently on there, like that. Then we're going to get one of the hinge pieces and putting that over the top here, just to line up the holes. And then we've got 4 screws to put in there, and they want us to put 4 of the MP screws in there. Now before I put the actual hinge on, I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. I'm just going to open these up just a little bit with my end of my tweezers here, because they are self-tapping screws, but the holes weren't big enough last time. And you're going to have a mare if you don't do that, trying to actually thread a hole with these screws when they're not even actually going into the hole. So what we do is we get all of this together, just like that, lining these up with the holes. Notice I'm not using my screwdriver for that, because my screwdriver is magnetic, and all of that there is metal. So as soon as this gets close to it, it's going to have a bad time. But anyway, we're going to try and put this in now and see how this looks. There we go, we've got the first one in. I haven't screwed that in all the way because I'm just using that as a guide to get the rest lined up. As I said, you really do need to make those holes bigger, because if you don't, you're going to have a right problem putting these in. Let's get the second one in. That's the second one in there. Now I can tighten the first one up. And there we've got 2 more left to put in. That's the third one in. And last but not least, let's do the 4th one. There we go, nice and easy. That's in. Obviously that enables this little handle still to flick around. Just like that. We're going to repeat that, do the same on the other side. So once again, I'm just going to make these holes a little bit bigger, just so I know that I can get the screw in here, no problems at all. Not too much bigger, obviously. Don't go crazy on it. Lay that in just like that. Nice and easy. Put another hinge on top. Line everything up. And then once again, we're going to be putting in some MP screws, just 4 screws here. There you go, that's all in, so that's looking just like that. Show you that on the top camera, so we've got both sides there now complete. And then from step 5, all we're going to be doing is putting the catches in. Now these catches go in this way, they can only go in one way. You just want to make sure that when we put this in, that you've got the actual raised section is going to be facing down. So it's going to be going sort of like that. So once you get, as you can see, you've got like a little raised section on here that's going to be facing down on the other side, just like that. And then these are going to be held in with the OP screws. Now I'm believing, I haven't done it, so I can't be sure, but I'm guessing I am going to need to just make those holes a little bit bigger again, just to make sure that these go in with no problems at all. I've made them a tiny bit bigger. We'll see that when I actually put these in. So here's the first one, just lining that up there, and we'll get one of these OP screws in. It's going to take 4 altogether, 2 screws each side. So here's the first one going in. Oh, these are going in a lot better than the other ones, I have to say. They are tight to load up though, and I am still using a PHO screwdriver. I'm not using a PHOO. In experience of doing the one last week, I actually found the PHO took the screws a lot better than the PHOO one did. So, but obviously each to their own. You use whatever one you feel best justifies what you're doing. There you go, that's nice and tight, and that's the first catch in. Do it on the same on the other side here. Did I open these up? I don't think I did. Let's just do that now. There we go. Line it up there, and then put another 2 screws in. How is everyone? This will be the last build this week. At the moment, I'm actually creating a introduction, like a introduction video for the Victory. That's the next thing on the agenda. I'm actually going to Portsmouth next weekend, which is the 22nd. So if anyone's in Portsmouth on the 22nd or 23rd, I might meet you down there. I'm staying, I believe, in Port Solent, so I'll just short drive to Portsmouth from Port Solent. Just to start the Victory, which is going to be good. But that is the 2 catches in. Now, it's hard to show what this is going to actually look like, but I'm guessing when it's on, it's going to look just like that. As a matter of fact, the lid just holds itself in there. I reckon if I turn that upside down, no, I thought it would hold. Because it does bite, it does sort of like clip in, which is quite a novel little thing. So it fits on itself. But that is what the Plutonium box is looking like at the moment. We've just got some more details to put around the front. And obviously, as you saw what we've got in the next issue, we've got what's coming in the back. But that's all there is to do with this issue. Issue 129 is going to be out next Thursday, hopefully. And next Thursday, there'll also be a live stream, so I'm looking forward to that. I really do hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Click that little bell and you'll get a notification every time the next videos are up. Other than that, take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Take care.